Yo, what it does, what it does, what it does, what it does. How's it going? How you doing? How you feeling? My name is Krusher Recs. I'm out the haters. Rapper, songwriter, content creator, one of the best rappers of the time. And the slogan goes to the nation. Yo, look. I know that, um, I know that I'm not perfect. Nah, fuck that. Actually, you know, I feel like I honestly feel like I've been living life to please people. And I honestly feel like instead of living life to literally understand what I'm really, you know? And there comes a time where you just want to break free from all of that. You want to break free from certain things. You want to break free from feeling like you owe some people something. There comes a time where you just want to break free. There comes a time where you just feel like, okay, you know what? I want to break away. I want to just break away, and I don't want to be in the position to feel like I owe anybody shit. Like, it's like sometimes it's like you gotta be like in the position, and I hate being in that position, feeling like I owe somebody something, feeling like I owe somebody my reason of breathing. That really sucks. Really sucks. And some behavior, it's really uncalled for. So going into the new year, hey, no more of that shit. You know, I guess that the end of the year had to come with its own lessons learned or whatever. I don't know, bro. I don't know what to call it. I guess that the end of the year just had to come with lessons learned. You know what I mean? I guess that's just how it had to be. You know. I guess that I guess it's how it had to be. I guess it's how it had to be, right? People coming up, making it look like they really fuck with me, like they friend of me. When you know, I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it, but there are certain people that are gonna act like they friend of you when in actuality they're the biggest haters. Well, JC Cook, D1 Spice. Hello to you all if you are human. And if you're not human, I'm simply gonna notice. And the AI is gonna notice. But Johnny Vanilla, check. Oh, okay. I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, man. Sometimes there are people in your life that you think are gonna be the biggest supporters or are gonna be the biggest supporters when in actuality they sought to undermine your efforts. There are people on earth, there are people in our existence, there are people in our friends, in our friendships, in our families that sought to undermine our efforts. And shout out to D1 Spice one time. Shout out to D1 Spice. Evil 2 God says I'm alien. Oh, you are alien. Which planet are you from? Which planet are you from if you're alien? If you being alien is the case, which planet are you from? Hmm? So, hey, dog, yeah, man. Just like Kai Cenat, I've been going through my own personal mental illnesses. Yeah, I got problems as well. I got my own sort of addictions that I seek to separate from. And it's really not easy, trust me. It's really isn't easy. And instead of having people who support me in life, people who motivate me in life, I've been having people who just cut me down. When they get the chance, they just cut me down. And particularly because, particularly since I pursued somewhat of a career here, doing this mainly here. And one thing is for sure, I'm a small creator, meaning that I'm not as popular, meaning that I haven't reached certain milestones that guarantee that now it's worthy being here now, guaranteeing that I'm gonna get paid and blah. And first of all, even if I did have the means to get myself in a high earning position on this platform, it still wouldn't make a difference because I still have to be, because this is YouTube, but this is not TikTok, Instagram, whatever, blah blah. If you don't know how to run this, you that's it. You don't know how to run this. End of story. Because this is YouTube. YouTube is not TikTok. It's not Instagram. Blah blah blah. Facebook. If you don't know as an individual how to run this, you having this won't mean anything. That's just the reality of it. Even if you have the capability of being able to pay off, I don't know, endorsement or something. I don't know, endorsement or algorithmic advantages. Even if you sought to buy your way into the algorithm, if you don't have or if you are not able to gather up enough expertise on how to actually run YouTube, yeah, nothing's basically gonna happen. That's just um that's just the reality of it. Ayo, D1 Spice. Shout out. Thank you for the kind regards. Thank you for the kind regards. I really appreciate the kind regards. And yeah, man, I've been having people, just and the they talk like this, particularly an individual. I'm not gonna say names. They talk this way because um they're not doing it simply, and they talk this way because instead of focusing on mere whims, I spend most of my days strategizing, thinking about how I could get myself basically recommended a little more. That's what I spend most of my days thinking about. And, you know, let me just say people have a way of being manipulative. People have a way of being manipulative. People have a way of being controlling. And sometimes they manipulate you on the basis of being a friend, being somebody who's supportive, being somebody who's maybe willing to be like they even say things like, "I'm your friend, I'm your friend, you my guy, you my dude," you know, and obviously you are gonna believe these people when they say such things, or utter such things, because a part of you doesn't want to be lonely, but a part of you tends to forget a whole lot because of the mere fact you don't want to be lonely, and of which that's why I have expressed the fact that loneliness is some sort of weakness. It's some type of weakness. It's a form of excuse. Loneliness. It's an excuse because you tend to fall for um, people leading you the wrong way, and people um, you tend to be more vulnerable in terms of you being led on. You are led on easily if you convince yourself that you are lonely as an individual, as a person, as a being. I feel that you are more liable to be um, led on. So if someone leads you on, it means that they convince you that the sentiment is a certain type of way, whereas it's the opposite. So you, even me myself, I want to be careful of how I think. I want to be careful of who I let into my damn circle. I want to be careful of the decisions that I make compared to, and I don't want to think about what I don't have, about what I lack, because thinking about what I don't have and what I lack will be equal to my downfall. It will be equal to my downfall, thinking about what I don't have or what I don't lack, because that's where they get you. That's where they get you, right? They be like, yeah, dog, blah 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 blah. But I'm gonna assisted you when it's like this, when it was like that, but blah, but blah 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 blah. All this emotional fucking blackmail and shit. All this emotional blackmail, and it really exists. It really exists. This subtle emotional blackmail. You know what I'm saying? And we really ought to be careful how we tread, how we move. You know, we mustn't just let people near us because we're afraid of being lonely. You know, that's just a weakness. It's just an excuse. It's a justification. It's a justification for you to hold back. It's a justification for your potential to be held back because you are lonely, because you don't want to be alone. You know, instead of redirecting all of that subtle energy into something more productive than I don't want to be lonely. I don't want to be lonely. Bullshit. I don't want to be lonely. How the hell are you gonna create if you don't want to be lonely, huh? Hey yo, Johnny Vanilla, are you a human being, bro? Cause if you ain't, I'm gonna notice, and the algo's gonna notice. Uh, yo, I'm gonna notice, and I'm gonna make sure that I am potent in how I deliver it and how I say it. I don't want to be sounding like I'm holding anything back. I'm going super saiyan. Gonna be man, gonna be up and going way higher. And even if they talk it, always wanna be basing it off of what I don't have instead of looking at all the possibilities that could emerge out of this thing that I'm attempting. Because my voice is so soothing to some of your ladies, I know I'm very aware of it. It's the same reason that they subscribe to me. It's the same reason they wanna be listening to me rapping and speaking and being redundant and making a whole bunch of mistakes. Having y'all people concluding upon the fact that I'm just forcing it when the only reality is I've been doing this shit ever since I was a young kid, and now it's just experimentation. That's what it is. Now it's just experimentation. That's what I said. I don't have to be too emphatic in how I be putting my words and how I be illustrating what it really is, man. That tag in the middle of the beat keeps on being distracting to me. I think that I'm gonna change it. Yeah, it's a cool beat, no doubt, but I'm already uneasy. I'm really feeling disgruntled. I feel like I'm about to go lose it. God damn, this beat is sort of dope, but the tag in the middle of it is making it hard for me to be generating all of this tenacity and all of this lyricism. Goddamn, I'm really continuing rapping on this beat, and even if it's just me explaining or illustrating or iterating a point that really pisses me off, here we go again. Let me change it. Okay. Uh, I don't. Okay. Keeps on. Uh, this dude say that he my homie, he my friend. The first time I done told him about the fact that I have a little traction, he done made it seem like he is supporting it when he's actually insecure about the fact that I may be liable to be in that position to be making all of those lots of little women that he attracting when he be giving them pennies and looking them in the eye and telling them about buying them food and cola and all of the above. I don't wanna be making a frenzy. I just wanna be emphasizing something. I'm not really crazy. I'm creative. I'm somebody that man. I'm somebody that they can never ever be ciphering or figuring out. I'm making a bunch of mistakes and I'm showing that I'm human. I'm really gonna be liable to be making a whole lot of mistakes and using a whole bunch of words at the same time in the same sentence as a filler because I'm gonna be wanting to be filling it up. I wanna be feel myself and the fact that I still got a whole lot of love to give. All of this air that I'm breathing in, all this holy oxygen is feeling like it's very overwhelming. I can't even believe the fact that I've grown to be evolving and changing and forever shifting form is what I'm all about. All these niggas wanna route me. All these niggas wanna route me. That's what I'm saying. They can live without me because because they need thee. They can live without me because they need thee. They need me. They can't even get anything really done without me properly. They wanna be siphoning my energy, my destiny. They wanna be relocating, thinking that I'm not catching on, but it's really happening in front of me in real time. And I'm finna be acting upon it because I'm African, I'm black, man. You can't be in the position to be overwhelming me and expecting me to be keeping quiet and letting it go. Oh, I'm gonna be working towards the investigation and I'm gonna be achieving my bodily goals and my mind is gonna go all the way. Here's that thing that I really hate, but it's really good because it came on in the ending. Okay, you know, it's mind jog, mind jog, mind jog, mind jog, mind jog, mind jog, mind pop. You know what I'm saying? Mind jog, mind pop. Mind jog, mind pop. You know what I mean? Okay. Hey yo, if you liking what I'm bringing, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you share the channel. Make sure that you share the profile. Hey yo, it's in the middle of the night and I'm making a whole lot of noise, man. I don't wanna be making a scene like I ain't even representing. What I'm doing right now is very brave, and I have to be admitting it because I have a whole lot of people probably coming across me and scrolling past this shit. They're not even bothering to be reacting. That is never gonna be making me reactive because I know what I came here to do, ain't it? I'm never ever gonna be bowing to some people who be infatuated what it means to be perfect. They be too fixated, so much that they thinking ends up being superfluous. Their way of direction is not even gonna be anything that they pick back up on because they gonna waste a whole lot of time thinking about what is wrong, prioritizing fleshly things in order, for them to be gratifying their little petty thoughts. I be having my voice low. I don't wanna be screaming and shouting. I wanna be doing it like I can because I'm already wearing the crown. And I'm already on this YouTube thing and I'm pushing as far as I can. I ain't even giving in to all of this criticism that me be coming from all sides. Yeah, that's why I be attempting all the time to be going up on live. And ironically, it's in the middle of the night and I'm really trying to be putting up a fight. I'm really struggling. The other dude told me, bro, why you wasting time? It's not like you getting really played up on that YouTube thing that you doing, pursuing. And he told me it's really not that realistic because you don't even have a girlfriend to be fucking and be sleeping with, be feeling on, cuddling, giving money to, even if you done worked hard for yourself in order to be guaranteeing that you have a financial advantage. It's never gonna mean anything because I'm a man and I have a dick, right? I'm supposed to be fucking all of these bitches and just satisfying them, even if it means throwing away my own sanity and forgetting who I am and end up being drained emotionally. That's not what I'm settling for. I wanna be I wanna be a god, man. I don't wanna be having any props. All of these niggas, they ain't even giving me any props. They have to be admitting that when it comes to this rapping thing, I'm sort of the prof, and I be teaching them. All of these people gon' have to be giving me what's due, man. I'm due for my prof. I'm gonna be getting all of these profiting. I'm gonna be not even profiteering. All these people gonna be biting my style and they gonna be racketeering and redirecting, thinking that they have my formula figured out. Ain't nothing that they ever disseminate. Let's go. Huh? Oh my God. Okay. Hit me with that like button. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. My name is Krusher Recs, Revenate after more the haters. And best believe me, I have a whole lot of tenacity. Even if the views could be 3-0, we wouldn't even oh man, even if the views could be 0-3, it wouldn't even make any difference. Damn, because I am the difference. I am rebellious. I came here to be the one who be destabilizing what you be identifying as, you know, aesthetically pleasing. My voice is sort of lower than I know that you probably sort of can't even hear, but I'm not even counting on it because the phone that I'm using is a beast. Need I admit, it's really cheap and very affordable, but it's king when it comes to this content creation thing, the streaming. What I'm doing is very risky because I'm gonna be risking my brain popping out of my head. I don't even have any feeling anymore. All I wanna be doing is conquering everything that is associative with this rapping thing that I'm doing, illustrating, making sure that I got my English correct. I don't even care about any syntax. I am Swati, I'm Goonie to begin with. Don't be ever concluding some bullshit that you ain't never even show off. I ain't trying to be a show off. All of these things that I've been doing have been recorded down in the kidneys. Believe me, I'm gonna be conquering, and all of these people out here thinking that they don't even have any competition. They better be thinking again, because I'm an all-round blur the day. I'm an all-rounder when it comes to this thing that I'm doing. I'm gonna be making a whole bunch of mistakes and improvising from the mistakes that I'm making. Rewriting everything, recycling, that's what I'm doing. I'm that type of element that is full of the properties that are renewal, and I'm very worthy renewal. Yeah, I'm very worthy renewal. All of these properties that are worth renewing. Yeah, because I be not even concluding on what could be possible in this language that I'm creating. That is probably not even having any contextual syntax and relevance. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm just connecting a whole bunch of random words, and I'm making it concord. I ain't even catching any feelings because this is just a test. This is just an experiment and this is my lab. I'm very much in charge. If you want to be getting in, if you don't have the card for authorization, you better be thinking again because you're going to be turning it back. You're going to be going back and you gotta be traumatized because you ain't gonna be getting in. In this lab, we ain't about them lies. Nah. Yeah. What it do? Yo, what it do? What it do? My name is Krusher Recs, Reverend Ada, after one of the haters, rapper, songwriter, content creator, one of the best rappers of his time. And the slogan goes to the naysayers, I really lose nothing. Listen, man, I just did this freestyle. Shout out to everybody who watched. Shout out to the haters, shout out to the lovers, shout out to the people who've remained subscribed, shout out to the people who have unsubscribed, shout out to the people who have just became angry for no reason. Shout out to the people who still show love. Shout out to the people who who contribute so much to the family by sharing the life, by sharing the profile. By that I mean to say, if you like this kind of content, please do indeed hit me with that like button, hit me with that subscribe button. Make sure that you click the notification bell, as that is gonna let you know of incoming posts. You feel what I'm saying? With that being said, let me get some shout out, man. I gotta get some sleep. I gotta be resting because you know what I mean. Great thinking minds deserve greatly deserved rest. You know what's going on though. Peace out.